Hello everyone, I'm Avadh. I'm dedicated functional consultant in T365, and in today's video we are going to discuss about vendor aging report. Uh, so uh, in a system we have two reports. One is a vendor aging report and another is a customer aging report. Both are working on a similar pattern and a similar way. So I'm going to discuss today vendor aging report. I hope so you can also learn yourself customer aging report. But here I want to I am going to learn you, and I'm going to go through with every terminology and every terms which is used in a in a report, and why it is important to have us this field in a system, and in this report we're going to discuss. So firstly, what is a vendor aging? So aging, if you will see in a layman language, is nothing but the age and balance, right? But in case of the business terminology, what is a vendor aging? So vendor aging is nothing but the outstanding balance of the vendors. But in a aging report, what we'll do, will bifurcate the outstanding balance. Let me create one more bucket for you guys, right? So I'm going to create one bucket for you, right? So here it is a period. So current to 30 is my zero. Current means 0 to 30 is my first bucket period. Then second is a 30 to 60, 60 to 90 also here. Here I need to write down 90 and days, 90 to 180, right? And greater than 180. So that's how we can create a, we can set up a aging period definition for a vendor aging bucket. So here, what is this unit? Unit is nothing but the difference between the previous lines of my definition and current line. So current means 0, 0 to 30. 0 30 minus 0, what is that? Minus 30. 60 minus 30, what is it means? Minus 30, and it is in a days. We calculate the vendor aging report in a days, right? So this is how we can set up this, and we have also option to to check the indicator aging. Here it is a green tick mark means till 30, or till this green tick mark means this invoice is not due, right? And if it is a 0 to 30, then it is a yellow triangle, right? Then if it is a more than 180 days, it is a considered as an danger sign for us. So will, for me it is a very dangerous sign, right? So this red diamond is a considered as a danger, and it might be a considered as a bad debt, and we need to try to follow up this. We need to we it is for as a vendor, we can say we need to do the payment of such a outstanding invoice, right? Similar way, same thing is in customer aging report. So this is again the setup I have done. Here there is one more thing: printing direction forward and backward. I have selected backward here. Here forward. By default it is in forward. Right? We'll see what is the difference between backward and forward. Now I'm going into the vendor aging report. Before going into the vendor aging report, I have created few transactions. Let me go to that. Yeah, it is important to go. So for me, this invoice date is my document date. On a basis of the same, due date will be generated. So here 30 days is my payment, 30 days is my general terms of payment. So here I have not entered any document date. So on the basis of posting date, system is calculating document date, but for this what I have done, I have created some test cases, and I'm writing down here 8th December 2023. So from that 30 days is a 7 January 2024. So on the basis of the same, uh, it is already created. A system is automatically created due date, right? So these all are transaction I have posted. So I think so from here you are able to know that what is my due date, right? Same due date I have written over here. Okay, here. So this will going to discuss in detail. So here we have a total 6 invoices, right? And this is my current position of the vendor. So if you will see that this is my current date, the date which I am recording and uploading this video, 22nd of February 2025. So what I have done from due date, what is the outstanding date as an current date. So it is a 51 days, it is a 83 days, it is a 175 days. Similar to that, I have done for a document date and current date. So what is the difference between document date and current date for each document, that also I have written. So this is my due date aging period. We'll see in discuss detail. Let me now create one more aging report, okay, with document date aging period. Okay, so here if you will see till 80, 30 to 90, only one invoice is there. So what I will do, I will take the total of this in this bucket. Okay, then here 90 to 180, this and these two invoices are there, right? 90 to 180. So I'm adding these two, 23 and this into this. Okay, then here 180 to 360. So this is between 180 to 360. Okay, so this will be considered here, and for more than 360, those two are more than 360, so I'm adding those amount here. Okay, so that's how it will look like. Outstanding amount is this. Make sure this total are matching. Okay, so this is this document date aging period report and due date aging period report I have created in Excel manually. Now we'll see into the system, and we'll see all the permutation and combination which are available in the system. Let's begin one by one. So what I will do, this is I have posted, right? I'm going into the vendor aging report. So aging as at means this date, current date I have selected. So at the time of aging report, this date is considered as an aging date, right? So balance at this. So whatsoever outstanding balance from this date is considered as an is considered in this aging report, right? So for that I have selected this as in balance as of date 22nd to 2025. Here in criteria we have a three option. Transaction date is a nothing but the posting date. Due date is a due date means document days plus terms of payment is a due date. Right, we have seen already what is a document date in case of the PO. So this is a due date, and from this due date, this is my aging outstanding invoice outstanding balance for aging, invoice outstanding days for aging. And so if I will run from due date, this is my result of aging report, right? And if I will run from document date, then this is my result, right? So in case of the document date, what system will do you, from date to current date, what is my outstanding days for this particular invoice will be 81. That is from on the basis of the same, system will calculate aging report. So so if I will select uh, due date, then system will generate this report. If I will select document date, system will select this, generate this report. So if you will see here, in due date, 30 to 90 bracket, these three invoices are there, right? So total of these three invoices is 71,224, right? Same it will be there in your aging report in a system. Same way, in document date, for 30 to 90, only one days is there, which is 81 days. So this 23,112 is a part of this 30 to 90 bracket, and so on. All the bracket will be distributed on the basis of those days. So now we understand this terminology. Here we have option to select currency, accounting currency means the on the on which we are posting the data. Reporting currency here is USD, and this is INMF means Indian currency is there. So we can select. Suppose we require this report to give to the our HO and our parent company, then we can generate this report as an reporting currency also. um, okay, so this all next setup I have not done anything. I'm just simply running this report, and we'll see by enabling one by one um, each feature what is the impact in this report, right? Apart from this, I have filtered this Tata Motors here, and I have selected vendor using a definition here, 0 to 30, 30 to 90, this one. Okay, now I'm clicking on OK. We'll see what is result of this report. Yes, so currently outstanding balance is 0. From 0 for 0 to 30 is 0. Then 71,224, same thing you can able to verify. So this is between 30 to 90 bucket. This is between 90 to 180 bucket, and between 180 and more than more sorry 180 to 360 and greater than 360 bucket. So this how report is coming, right? But here is the problem. How can we able to know day wise that what is the difference between this bucket? Better, we have already defined this bucket into the system, right? So better if you have this bucket on this report, right? So for that bucket, what will you need to do? Setup in vendor aging report. I'm not changing anything, just clicking yes here, printing aging period description. So by doing this, you will able to know the bucket of the each aging report. This same report, right now you are able to see currently outstanding is 0, 0 to 30 is 0, 30 to 90 is a 71,000. From here you can easily identify that this number of invoice will be a 23,000 balance is between a 90 to 180 days. Okay, so we understood the importance of this printing period description, right? This interval and printing direction I will cover later. Now we'll click on details, and we'll see what is the report is all about. Okay, so if I will click on details, you can see that for this particular vendor Tata Motors, all the invoice which is outstanding as of date and their bucket list, all detail will you will able to find it out here. Let me go to this Excel. This is the due date 7th of January. This one, okay. So this is greater than 360 days. You will able to find out that it is on same bucket list. Then second is 3rd March 2024. So like 3rd March 2024. So this is as per due date. This is between 180 to 360. So it will be on a same bucket, 180 to 360 bucket. So that's how it will work, right? Suppose, let me run this report now on the basis of document date, right? You will see that document date is uh, 8/12 2023. So which is a, so outstanding days is a 442 for that. So you will find that this is more than 360, so it is there in that bucket. Then again for a 2nd of February also, the outstanding days is a 386, so for that it is also again it is more than 360 bucket. Then next is a 1st of August. So for that 205 is my outstanding days. So it is between 180 to 360 days. So it will be on same bucket, 180 to 361. This one 25,000, 25,000. Okay. This is also here. Okay, 23 one. Okay, and for 25,000 also will be here. So these two are into the this bucket, right? So that's how it will work. You can as per your company policy and your requirement, you can run this report as an document wise, sorry, document date wise and due date wise, right? We have covered this. Now I am clicking on negative balance, okay, and um, I'm clicking on negative balance, but there is no entry right now as of negative balance. But we'll see after posting the entry on negative balance. I'm clicking on exclude zero balance account. This will not going to help you, because suppose I have a 20 vendors, and in a 20 out of 20 vendors, you can see here all vendor, right? There is a 20, somewhere around 23 vendor are there, but out of this 23 vendor, I have done transaction and only 5 vendor have some outstanding balance. So if you will enable this, then what system will do, only will showcase me that 5 vendor which have outstanding balance. Rest of the vendor will not part of this vendor aging report. Okay. Then what is the payment positioning, we'll also see. Right now let me run this report with negative balance and positioning. Okay, there is no change in this report, right? It's the same only. I think so. I have run on due date. Okay, due date only. Let me remove this detail, so will be easy to understand for us. Okay, so same report which is here, no change. Now what we'll do, we'll do some payment entries and we'll see what is the impact of it. We'll have a 2 payment. Okay, let me go to the account payable module, collapse all payments, find the payment journal. So what I'm doing, view as a mark transaction, due date is a 2nd January 2025. So I'm doing the one payment against this vendor invoice, right? And one payment is I'm doing ad hoc against no vendor invoice, right? So what happens, this payment will be settled against this invoice, and there is changes in outstanding balance. We'll see. We are reducing our balance by 46,000, right? So outstanding balance against will change. Let me just write down these two things. We are doing two payment of 23,112. Okay, let me post this. We'll see now what is the changes in vendor aging report. Okay, this is posted now. Let me again run vendor aging report with no setup. All setup. If you will see, there is nothing. Now let me run this report. What will be impact here? Let's check. Oh, then if you will see here, this is 94,336, right? So my outstanding balance is changed to 94,336. Here, what system have done in 0 to I have done this 23,000 against this amount. So this amount will automatically be 0. But system will what? System will check. Then what is the next uh, payment? Next outdue bill. So system will automatically adjust with that, and system will reduce balance of it, right? So now my outstanding balance again is a no need to do this. It's 94,336, right? So if you will see here, only 25,000 is between uh, 30 to 90 days, right? Out of this, then rest of thing will be same. Okay, so that's how system will after payment system will impact, right? So now we'll check a few more things. Suppose I'm checking same report in details. Okay, these two transactions are there, but it is not outstanding, right? So closing balance will be 25,000 only, right? We have seen this detailed report now. Now we'll do further analysis of this report. Now we will select this negative balance. Okay, then what happens here? This 23,000 is a not, this 23,000 is already, we have done the payment, right? And 23,000 is already settled. So the 23,000 which is outstanding, for that only 23,000 will be available, right? So negative balance, you can see the negative balance here, right? Again, let me go to this, close this negative balance and run this report. Okay, then in vendor raising report, what we'll see, exclude 0 I have already. Now payment positioning, I'm clicking on payment positioning and click on OK. Okay, let me uh, just a second. let's review this report. So in this case, I have enabled that position posting, right? So what happens, that this have a outstanding balance of 0 to 90 have outstanding balance of 48,000 minus, right? Why this 25,000, in this payment, what I have done, I have make two payment. One, this 23,000 payment is against this, right? So this will be a nullify, but this 23,000 payment I have done randomly, this 23,000. So what happens, you will see that 23,000 and this 48,000, 23,000 and 25,000, which means 48,000 in my this bucket of 30 to 90, right? And 48,000 is in this bucket, rest of the thing is same. And this 23,000 which is unsettled payment. Let me go to the vendor, all vendor. This is Tata Motors transactions. You will see that I have done two payment, right? So this payment is a zero and this invoice is zero. So this payment will be made against this, right? If you want to see view settlement, then you can able to see that this payment will be against this purchase order, right? But for this payment I have not selected any invoice, right? So what happens, this payment is still unsettled in a system. So you can from here, you can if you will enable payment positioning, you can able to find out this 23,000 is unsettled payment against any of this payment. You can manually do it, right? And after that this will be automatically adjust between this. So ultimately my total amount is minus 94,000, right? But what happens here, here if you will see, 1,70,000 you can see here, but this 23,112 minus is also there. So ultimately my total balance is 94,000 only, right? But here system will showcase separately this unsettled transaction, right? And in case of I will disable this positioning, then what system will do, system will automatically settle the nearest transaction, next transaction. So after this 51 day outstanding next payment is on a FIFO basis is a 83. So we'll consider payment of this and automatically reduce the balance from here. So this is how this payment positioning will work. I think so no one is covered this payment positioning in details. So I have covered each and every terminology of this vendor payment, vendor aging reports. Now suppose I mean I don't require vendor aging report, vendor aging definition here. I just want to check every 30 or 40 days outstanding, aging outstanding. Then also I can run 30 in outstanding, and here I can run a days, month also. Here for month I can write down 2 month as an interval, but right now I'm running this report as a day wise. Okay, so you can able to find out this. Okay, so what is outstanding before, after, all such a thing you can able to find out in this. Okay, every 30 days. Just a second for your clarity. Okay, for okay, then we have discussed here that we have a forward printing and backward printing. Now we'll see what is the difference between forward printing and backward printing. So I'm taking this here, and here I'm running one more report of vendor aging report in inquiries and report, vendor aging report. Here I have selected, this is my backward. Let me check once again. This is, I have selected here backward print direction. Here I have selected forward print direction. Everything is same. My bucket and everything is same. Only difference is here I have a for a backward print, and here I have a forward print direction. Okay, let me run these two reports. So this is my backward aging report. If you will see here, current 30, 90, 180, 36, 360. Here it will start from more than 360, 360, 180. Only difference between backward and forward is that only. Rest of the thing will be same. So here 25,000 in 90, here also in 90, but it will represent on a same way. So I'm thinking that this is a best way to use backward print setup, which start with 30, 90, 180. But still I'm thinking, who are the people is using start with 360. So I think so the person who are concerned about this aging outstanding invoice which are more than 360 days, they will set up like this forward integration. For them, they will focus on first line only, first two lines, and rest of the line might be not important from them. And how you can remember these things? Let me go to the setup. In aging definition, right? Here is a 30, 60, 90, 180, 180. Here, so here forward, and here it's a backward. So what is a backward? Backward means it will start from back side, from 30 it will start, and and forward means it will start with top, 36, 360, 360, 180. That's how it will start. So this is open is a backward report, so it will start with from here. Okay, this is a difference between backward and forward print direction. So this is I think so very detailed vendor aging report discussion. I hope you like it and follow for more videos. Thank you all for watching this video.